Welcome to qualifying. It is that time of the week where we do it all over again. We get the week underway for the new GP. And if you haven't seen my strategy guide for qualifying, do check that out. It was released yesterday. But if not, we are at Qatar GP. Carlos Sainz, suspense and free flare all boosted this week, which means it could be pretty high scoring. We are running Zhou Guanyu and Carlos Sainz, as well as both suspense and free flare. So looking for some good points this week. Make sure to add my creator code as a WF1 and make sure to hit the like button down below as well. Any support is well and truly appreciated. So let's get this underway. We've got 4 races to come. No Qatar GP and F1 clash right now. So we've got Singapore, we've got Monza, Imola and Baku. So can we put in some big scores? We're going to get this underway straight away with race number 1 from Singapore. It's time to fight the fire then in race number 1. And we're not expecting to get the full 188 points, but we're certainly hoping to get as close as we can for it. And Carlos Sainz will give us a nice qualifying position this week in P6. I wasn't expecting that. Carlos Sainz, P6, lovely. But so we are going to change them. We're going to go Merlion and Zhou Guanyu getting really caught out there. We're going to have to go a bit of Cuppa. Or do we go, let's go Kawhi actually. Faster pit time. So, expecting all the AI to pit on lap 3. We've got 3 minutes of rain and then it goes to dry. Question is, how far can we get up this grid? And Carlos Sainz with a massive performance in qualifying, just was not expecting that. And wow, Zhou Guanyu has been absolutely hammered off the start. He is managing to make some positions back up now, but a little bit too late. I mean, he's got to P10, thankfully. But that was worrying because he was way down the field as Carlos Sainz goes on the attack for us as well. So P4, we need to get this Carlos Sainz AI out the way because he's going to be pretty strong. And you can see Zhou Guanyu up to P8 as Carlos Sainz takes P2. Beautiful move. P7 for Zhou Guanyu. We're managing to claw this back. Question is, how much can we claw it back? We've got the rival and we've got Lando Norris ahead of us. And here comes Carlos Sainz on Carlos Sainz. And Zhou Guanyu, double move up to P5. So that's perfect. Tyres looks pretty tough to do 3 laps comfortably at the moment. But we can see Zhou Guanyu is bang there against Lewis Hamilton. Maybe we can just sneak past him, give us an extra chance. Oh, we nearly lose the position. That wouldn't have been good. But we're stuck behind Lewis. Not really said that too much before. The roadblock of Lewis Hamilton. But we are trying to get past, and we'll try into this first corner because that is one of the better overtaking opportunities. And we're ahead. Now we need to look after our power unit because we've got some overtaking to do to still get P3 and P2. We are bang there though. We're going to push Sainz out the way. And we're going to close this gap on the 2 cars ahead of us. And we're right there, look. We're going to come out pretty close to them with the faster pit time as well. Hopefully we can come out comfortably P4 at least. And in he comes Carlos Sainz. And AI is going round. I thought they would do... Oh no, yes, the AI has gone round. Sainz goes for an extra lap. And they all go for an extra lap. I was fully expecting a lap 3 pit. Now that shocked me. Because they do a 3-3. But they've all done 4. Very interesting there. So that could be a bit of a pain for us as we try and get past Carlos Sainz for the rival. And we can't do that. It's going to be painful. Don't think we're going to snatch 47 points here. Carlos Sainz, the AI computer, coming in the pits now. And we haven't got the power unit to be battering off Carlos Sainz here either. We are going to take P3. Now we can take the rival, but this rival is going to fly straight back past us with the power unit. So we've just got to try and earn as much power unit as we can and come back at Carlos Sainz in a second. It's practically impossible to catch him. Very close matchup on the team score. I mean, that bad start has really cost us. We can see him just out the... Wow, look, he's disappearing already now. So it looks like P1 and P3 then for us, which we'll take because we got an awful start with Zhou Guanyu. Absolutely terrible start. We are trying to close that gap all the time, but we haven't got the power unit to be able to do it. You can see just out the corner of our picture. There he is. Not going to catch. But we're trying. We're very, very close. It's just not going to happen. But we'll take it. We'll take 46 points. We're not expected to 47 at this stage. So we will take what we've been given. And that is Zhou Guanyu coming home in P3. And Carlos Sainz coming home in P number 1. So good 46 points to kick off qualifying. Race number 2 and Monza. And let's see where we qualify with Sainz this time. It was a tremendous qualifying in the wet last time out. So let's see where we qualify in the dry at Monza. And will it be as good? It's looking good. It's P7 and P10. So Sainz definitely holding that qualifying stat nicely. We're going to put both on to a 4-4. And I am going to use Street Shark. Because why not? And I'm going to use a bit of firework. No, we'll use Street Shark on both. We'll use a bit of power. Was thinking about Cuppa. And I was thinking about Merlion. But we should be able to do the one stop. It's very powerful around here. And we get the perfect. But will we go backwards or will we go forwards? At the minute, kind of forwards. Kind of through the middle sandwich. And we find ourselves together, P7, P8. We can sneak a 5-lapper if we want, which I might have to do. And it's Zhou Guanyu's going to have the better tyres, so we'll watch him, see if we can sneak 5 laps and come back at the field. Out front, no Carlos Sainz out front. That's always a bonus, because that means he's not stretching clear as we take Fernando Alonso. And we've got just Fernando Alonso on the hards ahead of us then. And we've got him into P7. And we're going to try and get past Lewis Hamilton as well. Street Shark trying to help us that extra bit with the speed. We take it, P5. Defence lost for Zhou Guanyu. He's just got behind Alonso now as Hamilton comes back at us at a rate of knots. And it's going to be a bit of toing and throwing with him by the look of it today. Down into the first corner we go. Any room for an overtake? Not quite. Lance Stroll right there with us. And it's Lance Stroll on the softs then. That's why the Aston Martin came through pretty quick. Can we get Hamilton this time around? No. His gearbox don't smell very good. We're stuck up that close to it. A Stroll coming past now. Look at that. Stroll flying past. And the mediums should pit. No, they don't. They're doing 4 laps on the mediums. Crazy stuff. Unheard of. Didn't think I'd be seeing that today. And these two running pretty close. So I am gonna put Zhou Guanyu into a 5-lap hard run. Not that I wanted to, but we've kind of been dealt that by picking the same strategy. And look at the front pair. Have absolutely flew off. That's some ridiculous tyre management to be able to manage that. and already coming out the pits. Jesus, where's that tyre management come from? We are going to go mediums because I don't want to risk the softs. That is some scary tyre management. And what do they go on to? Verstappen gone on to the mediums again. They didn't usually do a 4 medium. They used to do a 2 soft and a 3 medium. So I don't know where that's come from all of a sudden. But Zhou Guanyu holding up nicely. Hamilton, pain in the backside. Science comes round. But I'm just not sure. I'm just so confused about this tyre management for the AI. It's never been that strong. But today, they're doing strategies that I didn't think they ever did. Wonder if they... Oh, come on, Zhou Guanyu. You can get past Stroll. Or you can't. What's Stroll on? Mediums. Still struggled to get past. We are into P4 and P5, 6, P6. What a mess of a race. And it's all because Red Bull doing a 4 laps on the mediums. At pace as well. How's that work? Surely they're going round again. Yeah, they are. We can't do that. It's a bit unfair. Tyre management. Oh my God, we still can't get past Norris. And still we try and still we fail. Now we get past. Finally. Can we get Carlos Sainz? We can. We're into P2. We're going to get robbed here by a Red Bull doing a 4 medium, which is just not the case. That never happens, but he's going to win and run out of tyres at the same time. We're going to try and catch 3-3. We're not going to. And it is 44 points, but what an odd strategy that we've not seen before at Monza. Let's go, race number 3 and Imola. Now, this is a track that I do expect the AI to do a 4 medium. Not like Monza anyway. But let's see if we can get a few points here. We've still only dropped the 5 points so far. And definitely, I mean, was getting good qualifying. And how Zhou Guanyu has out-qualified Carlos Sainz here, I'll never know. But we are going to go on to Cuppa and Kauai. But yeah, I'm a bit lost with some of the AI strategy right now because they have been super strong. Stronger than I've ever noticed. So, can we get a good start? Probably not as good as we wanted. We thought we could fly through, and we are starting to gain traction now. Zhou Guanyu surely up the inside of Perez here, and the Mercedes. Job done. And look at that, Carlos Sainz is gone already out front on them softs. We're going to have to try. Oh, nearly into P2. That would have been a great move if we could have done that. We can now, so we can go in pursuit of him. See if Kauai will help us catch up. We're going to run a 4 medium. I mean, we might not even have the ability here to make any massive overtakes because we don't have the tyre management, and the rest of the field are going to probably do the same strategy. Let's try and gain some little quick wins though. We'll try and do it a bit later on. Look at that, right up the gearbox again of another Mercedes. And we've got a safety car. And a crash at the back of the field for Kevin Magnussen. And the safety car's picked us up straight away. Oh my God, no way. We have got so unlucky. Because now we're going to have to pit at the end of this lap. We've got very unlucky. really tough matchup in the first race. AI doing some mad strategies in the second at Monza. And now here we are at Imola, absolutely cursed by the safety car. So, we're going to have to come in. We've got no choice. We're not going to be able to go around again. And we're going to... Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. It does mean we can push hard with Sainz. So, let's take the pain and let's pit, because we can't do anything else here. And in we come. And hopefully we can get out ahead. We can, by the look of the Ferrari. Yes, we can. Carlos Sainz behind us. Our Carlos Sainz battling hard with Norris. And now we're going to put on the big boy shoes and try and make some overtakes very quickly. What have we got ahead of us? Will they pit this lap or will they carry on? Safety car could have thrown it. Nope, they'll come into the pits. So we've got a chance to rescue points here. You can see the Ferrari at the back of the field just struggling to come through. Red Bull and Ferrari already on their way out. As Carlos Sainz comes back out on the mediums, we'll push him initially. There's a good move. And there's another good move. You can see Leclerc there. So Carlos Sainz making some great moves early on. We don't want to push him too hard, but geez, he's flying. And we're up to P2. We're not going to pit for servicing at the end of this one. Carlos Sainz down the straight is going to take P3, and he doesn't have to pit again, but he's very close on tyres. So we're going to have to manage that one. And to be honest, he can conserve because he's comfortably just behind the Ferrari and comfortably ahead of the hard tyres of Perez. So we can help our situation here. How have we turned this race on its head from looking a very difficult race? Zhou Guanyu's coming out as well. Sainz carries on. And we do look good. We're going to still conserve though and look after our tyres. But at the minute, P3 is Perez on the hards. 5 seconds is the gap. And I think we're looking pretty good. Alonso for the rival will pit. Still 5.5 seconds. And you can see the tyres. This is why we're having to try and save. We are bang on just 25% as we cross the line. But with the rivals on hards behind, we should get away. 4 medium, 4 medium. We've done it on the wrong driver, really. We should have done it on Zhou Guanyu. He has better tyre management. And they're coming quick, but I think we're going to hold off. And Zhou Guanyu is going to win comfortably. And Carlos Sainz does come home for P2. We survive the scare of Imola and pick up our first 47 points of the week. The final race of this qualifying round, Baku with a chance of rain, and in qualifying the sun is out. The sun is shining 14 degrees, but you never know on a Sunday what the weather could do. And Sainz gets another brilliant qualifying position. We've got to be taking full advantage of that, and Zhou Guanyu will be our struggle basically to try and get through. So we are going to use Merlion on... We're not going to use Merlion. We're going to use Kawhi because we need the race start on both. So, hopefully, we'll get a good start. We should do. 5 lights out, away we go. Sainz gets a fast start. We'll live with that because he's on the softs and he should get a good jump. Zhou Guanyu struggling off the start again. That's something that we've seen already, specifically in Singapore. But he's up to, well, he's got P11. He's made 1 spot. As Carlos Sainz takes P2. Zhou Guanyu still trying, though, and takes P10. Yeah, he's very much struggling this weekend, which is a shame as Carlos Sainz takes the lead. And Zhou Guanyu just does not want to overtake, and he finally gets through into P9. So, only the 8 positions to try and get. To try and bring some points home. We're going to try and push him through here. He takes up 1. Takes the Ferrari of Leclerc. Can he get a hat-trick? He can. He can take Lewis Hamilton. So, great push through there. And he's right behind now the McLaren. But Carlos Sainz comes in. Very good first stint for him. We've got Max Verstappen ahead of us and we brush him aside like a Red Bull at Singapore, that one. Easy work. And then Carlos Sainz comes back out, right behind Carlos Sainz. Zhou Guanyu will move to soft tyres. And we'll see if we can just use that middle period to save some power unit. But at the minute, can we get him? Yes, we can. We are up to P1 and P2 after another tricky race start. But can we keep it? Hopefully so. As Zhou Guanyu then enters the pits. Good stop needed. It's a good stop as well. And he's into some clear air, which is a relief. We'll earn some power unit now. And we've got about 8 seconds to Carlos Sainz on the medium. So we'll just try and push a little bit. Every little second is going to help. And you can see the pace difference. Zhou Guanyu into P5. And already he's bang there. Down to 6 now. So Sainz doesn't have to pit again. We'll let him conserve now. Zhou Guanyu takes P2. Does have to pit. But what have we got around us? Hard tyres and mediums for the rest of the field. We've got a 7-second gap to P3. So we should be able to set this one in stone to be 47 points. But we won't count our chickens just yet. Do let me know in the comments how you've got on in qualifying. Are you using Carlos Sainz this week? Let me know. Definitely some room for some more points for a lot of you. But P4, Zhou Guanyu. P3 now. So just got to get past that Red Bull who is on the hards and will be pitting. And we're going to try and not really push him. We don't need to push him. We obviously will if we need. But just going to try and do it comfortably. We've got the mediums of Verstappen behind. We've got loads of power unit in reserve ready. We don't need it though because he is through into P number 2 for Zhou Guanyu. And it's a shame about the first 2 races. Monza's always a very tough one. Especially with the strategies we had. And we were very unlucky in Singapore not to take 47. But for us, in this race, it's going to be a 47-pointer. And a happy days. I think we need a steward's inquiry into some of these AI strategies today. But across the line we go. Carlos Sainz will win. And Zhou Guanyu will take P2. And it's a beautiful finish to the qualifying 4th race. And let's go and see truly how many points we got. And see what our hopes are for the weekend. So make sure on Friday we will release the strategy guide for the weekend. So make sure you pop back here on the channel on Friday. And we can come and bring you that detail. Remember, every point you can make could mean everything. And let's take a look. 4 races, 184 points. Just the 4 points dropped. Very difficult circumstances. But 46, 44, 47 and 47. So we look forward to the opening and final round of the weekends coming up with some difficult tracks in there as well, such as Spa, Canada, Jeddah, all to come as well. So should be a brilliant watch. Good luck in your rounds, and fingers crossed you'll be back here at the weekend to check how we're doing.